little bit of a humble pie at the Brawl Cup as the mental here is going set. 96-4, I think, is pretty telling here. And look, a lot of the times do not think that they predict a good pull and the countdown will be reset. Zimp low HP, but Luffy popping off with a hypercharge, and Zeus just one game away from having 10. So I'm going to see if they go for one for him. Now instead, they're just going to play a little defense. 10 on the clock. They do have a teleport available. Full red roster now. Marching forward. Griff Super goes down. Bay area, bottom right-hand side. Looking for tags. Won't make a connection. There's Zeus low HP and will hold.
Yeah, but double tank loop. It's not the worst of picks, but look at Luffy already dancing around this. Ball to the right side, straight into the hands of RBM. I mean, it's a walk in the first opening 10 seconds of time.
Lying on those purple buttons and their beefy brawlers, and now that's a takedown onto Hank. 3v2 situation. Overtime approaching. And a takedown in the middle here. A hypercharge out of RBM has the super. Popping one of his own right now. Top right-hand side doing work. No connection made. That is a tough one for STMN to swallow.
Space Station Gaming, they're
down. He's popping his purple button here, sending it straight at the high safe. Does get through that first checkpoint. Will have a gadget available, and now Sans raining in on this high safe, but they have to watch out for the other side. Pain and Lumi have slipped through.
Down to 50%. Got to see that gadget come in soon if they want to get past the shield. Down to 25. That was a gadget being popped. Pain gonna throw some rockets into the safe. Juan Carlos to get the final shots.
In a hypercharge alongside it. Now Sans with one of his own. He goes down though at a crucial moment. Falls. Bobby wiped away too, and Chino would be the last one. They're gonna let him be though. They know they can just hang tight and
now backed up to their own spawn, but Sans is a hypercharged super. That means damage within the radius as well. He's gonna pick up one onto Pain. Tacos has got to be up next. I don't think that combo right there could single-handedly win the game back for Space Station Gaming. What they need to avoid is giving Juan Carlos a super. Here comes Sans, looks for it, gets it. Chino and Bobby in position to take it back. Pain looking for a kill on a Sans, on a Bobby. Emergency hypercharge super out from Bobby, and Chino and Sans are alive as well. 10 seconds to go. Tacos caught in the Tara super, and here comes Juan Carlos around the right side. He's going to be blindsided by this Lily, and Space Station Gaming relatively safe from Pain. And Bobby gets another finisher with the Kooky Popper. That is really what he's needed. Now Sans puts the gem carrier in the realm. He's running away. Space Station Gaming with 13 gems. They just need to survive this Janet hypercharge. Looking for the kill. Sans around from the right side. Sans and Bobby need to stay alive. Chino is fine to sacrifice. 5 seconds to go. Pain and Tacos looking to close in for a kill on Bobby. He's got the shield and Sans is alive. Space Station Gaming, in spite of a match point, are dragging us to a set 5.
Back in that mech, and there it is. And the hypercharge available in the back pocket as well. Bobby popping one of his own, reflecting everything. Pain goes down immediately. Taco's left all alone. Shot goes through from Chino. Wide open net. Bobby waltzes on.
And even with their backs against the wall, SSG have managed to defend. They need the damage here and now. Bobby now trying to defend this right side. Now he's got to go left, right. This is a goal for STMN. They can walk this one on through. A disaster.
Plenty of green grass for both of these sides. The red team moving on this right hand in. Juan Carlos from the distance, a TP through. And now, hypercharge. Sans marching up the middle of the map. The slow torpedoes will connect. Bobby reflects, shot away. Torpedo connects as well. A pass over to Bobby. Open net, and SSG have done the unthinkable. What a bounce back in the spring split.
Popping out of the mine for Vegeta to get from number 10. Alianas dashing into Evex, but there's really nothing he can do against that Meg. This was an excellent draft. What a selection now from Elevate. They pick up the Meg, nothing that Kenji can really do.
Electros, I might add, have identified some pretty good talent this year and in past seasons as well.
Springboard, and again, Rafiki was ready for it. Hypercharge, therefore, Zula's not going to be enough. Fade might be able to get the kill here before the Hypnosis, and does just in the nick of time, but now the freeze comes in, and Tyrant has got to go all out here. Hypercharge in, and the Rocket Rain, where was it? He wasted it, and goes down himself. Team Electros get the first seconds.
They've got to move, and fast. Million-mile-an-hour shots coming through on the right-hand and Fade can pull through all of it, though. 3 to go. Bilal sprinting to this top right-hand side corner. Not enough. Trying to give themselves their best chance. I think that was a hypercharge pop as well. It looked purple, and it looked devastating as Livy, super pass available, goes for the bounce shot. Bang! As Livy buries one against his old teammates.
Oh, the style points. The additional aura. And again, a hypercharge to Shimi. This one is all over. Team Electros absolutely stomp Pioneers by far.
Despite fan storms, they're finding a way to contest. Immediate elimination there too. And Luffy willing to take the heat just to gain a few more percentage points. They're at 90 and climbing.
Space Station Gaming have this Hank super to keep him alive a little bit longer. He's going to take a lot of that damage, though. Bobby falls to the ice cream from Barry, and RBM's the last man standing once again. This is a total outdraft, denied by the Gree. Sands comes out on top, and another one onto RBM. Luffy and Zeus, the 2v2 here at mid as the poison's forcing everyone close together. Chino does have a super he's can pop. He's going to do it onto Sands, but Sands doesn't get the damage. What a dodge from Chino! Just 2 shots would shut down Luffy. There's one, misses, needs another, dies in the poison. Oh! RBM and Luffy.
Supers for both sides. Luffy trying to get devious, going for the fake, and now gets a shield received from Luffy. Luffy trying to go for it, doesn't succeed. Chino sitting idly by, teleports through and actually swaps brawlers. Disaster strikes. Tribe Gaming now able to walk away with a 1-star lead. That felt a taint. Popping off, Bobby dashing, trying to make a kill. Zeus. Oh, they're all gonna taste the...
Not Zeus, he needs to position himself as far away as possible.
They found Luffy, they scouted him out, and now he's going to be weak. RBM relying on a shield. Bobby dashing, goes for one, in and out he goes. Little extra speed from Sands as well. The heals go through, and it's a walk away from SSG. Tribe trying to hustle their way up the map, and with 5 seconds to go, everybody behind enemy lines. Plenty of utility. Chino has to be careful, diving in just a body block, and it is...
Go for something now. They need to see where Luffy is. He's in Fizz. Bobby's gonna go for it. Denied by RBM. Chino out with the hypercharge. Luffy still alive, circling around the right, looking for the kill on Sands. Tribe Gaming ahead by a 7-star margin. Going for that aggression. They're gonna send Evex up mid, just looking for the next most convenient wall. Definitely at risk of getting gadgeted in. You see the hypercharge out from Rafiki to try and make this first move onto Vegeta, who blasts him away. Now Bilal with a hypercharge out and a super to look for a kill. Rafiki has fallen. It's a 3v2, now down to a 2v2. We'll see one perish in the poison. It's Bilal versus 2.
Easy
Picked up in spite of all the abilities utilized by TE just a moment ago. Now we're going to see a new strat. Diego Gamer at risk of going down. A missed Brock shot. That's going to cost him a potential kill. Now is Livy with a hypercharge popped. It's not going to do anything. Elevate headed on to yet another grand.
Diego Gamer is going to be quite crucial here. Vegeta is hypnotized there. 10 stars now. Tribe running with a steal. But now it's a chance for a potential mind control. Hypercharging for Diego Gamer. He's got time, but not going for it. He's got to close the gap. Didn't go for super, just went for the hypercharge, it seems. And there's the hypercharge now, though. And that's the danger. Finds RBM. And it's susceptible to more stars. Hand over to Elevate. And this game dwindling away from Tribe.
Luffy diving in, looks for one way. Tribe climbing, Luffy dashing, swipes through Geisha form, trying to make contact. 1 blue star is the difference here, and Elevate will hold on for dear life.
Can they get the damage they need now? This stage is going to go down faster, and I think that it's not going to be enough. Luffy falls, that's the person they need to stay alive, and now it's defensive. Elevate have got this set 100% for me. Now looking so good. I mean,
is a big ask from this guy. Has a shield up. A Vex with plenty of health points to work with. Right hand side, and RBM, just a 1-man tank up the middle of this map. The Vex has a super available, and they're slowly moving forward. Now a hypercharge available for Vegeta. The Vex making his move, jumps in. Luffy in trouble, being walked on a leash right now, and Vegeta strikes next. A Vex working this right hand side will dive away. RBM low HP, Gadget not making a connection there, and Tribe will have to regroup.
It's a huge ask, though, isn't it? 3 versus 2. And Elevate know how close they are. RBM is about to fall. You might have to use super here to get the heals back off. He's in a really tough spot right in this corner, and he goes down. It's all down to Zeus, and he's going to go into the gas. Elevates have already gone and done it. Your monthly final champions for June in a big 3-0. What a statement. A huge result for this squad. In double point season, no less. Unreal.